How are you? How's it going?
I'm doing fine.
How are you? How's your day?
333. Yep. No worries. It's busy but good though. Relatively kind of throttled back for Saturday or Sunday rather. So just glad to be able to help out. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Can do. It's gonna take a second. Let me see here. There we go. We did, yeah. So we've had a couple matches now. I think we've actually played all of our matches for this round, and we're waiting on for the next round now. Since we were supposed to play 1/4, and then they did 3 other matches. Oh, it's a blast, man. Absolutely loving it. You know, Gen 3 is a different type of flying, and that's one thing I was actually talking with the team lead yesterday, Shinobi. And it is, you know, you don't have the sensors, you don't have a lot of the avionics, even the aircraft fly significantly different, you know, fly by wire versus, you know, just analog. And it takes a different skill set. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, you know, the missiles, you know, you're not notching, you know, it's a lot more merges, a lot more BFM. It's really good stuff, liking it.
All right. Now my mic should be back online. Sorry, my apologies for that kind of issue. God damn it. So I have to go to introduction again. Hello and welcome tonight on the Gen3 match between HARPIA and VMFA-333. Raptor is a co-host tonight with me, the gentleman who's talking with me, and I was absent. Sorry, my OBS screwed me over again. My mic input was changed. That would feel awkward, to be honest.
I did the exact same thing yesterday. It's all good, man.
Every time I close the OBS, something goes wrong, man. All right, so the lineup for today is as Raptor is showcasing. That's some beautiful camera angles, man. Well done. So,
Thank you.
we have Hero in the Phantom, Tizak on Mirage, Choman on MiG-21. That's a mix at this point. Cypher on Mirage and Hogan on Mirage as well. On the VMFA-333 side. On the HARPIA side, I think everyone was using the F5s, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, they are a dedicated F5 team.
Yeah, I mean, they put up one hell of a show in the last match, to be honest. It was lots of gunfights and the chaos over there, the four balls. I couldn't keep up, man. I couldn't keep up. To be honest, last time Kingston joined me as a co-host as well. He helped me with the showing the whole combat. I think the Gen3 is the only match that even with 2 views, you're gonna still be missing some action because it's a chaos. When the fight starts, it's a chaos. Everyone's trying to shoot with the guns at each other. Someone trying to sneak behind someone to put in a Fox 2 out. It's great. I just love it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, lots of merges, lots of in-your-face BFM fighting, and
Oh
it's
shit.
visceral, very visceral. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
My connection gets dropped for a sec. One hell of a day. One hell of a stormy day.
Ouch.
So on the HARPIA side, we have Low, Derby, Newt, Trigger, and Overg. That's one hell of a name. Both teams are HARPIA has already taxied on the runway. They're ready. The other team is also moving right now. Let's see how it goes. We have, so far I can confirm we have Nog on the HARPIA side as the GCI. So I don't know who the GCI member on the VMFA is. Good luck to you boys. You guys are gonna be the key players, really. Like, you're gonna change the outcome of the battle. So for people who, I mean, I don't know if people watching right now they have no idea about the Gen3, but the whole idea behind Gen3 is flying the 3rd generation of the aircraft, no data link, no fancy radars, no AVAXs, nothing. They just have a GCI on the ground, some actual GCI behind the system, giving them the call outs, the headings, everything, and it's just pilots have to come up with some real skills. No lucks with the with the Abrams or anything to just shoot each other down. It's pure skills. Good luck to both teams. They're spooling up. Both teams are taking off right now. They confirm, yeah.
Yeah,
They're rolling. I'll try to.
we'll roll with VMFA on this first go around, then we'll switch up on the next round and roll with HARPIA.
Copy that.
One thing that's going to be interesting for VMFA is they're going to have the initial speed advantage because they're definitely a lot faster with those Mirages versus the F5.
True.
So expect them to get into the bubble first.
True, but I have to say the HARPIA proved that they are not at this disadvantage in the F5. I genuinely thought that they are in disadvantage. I swear they outperformed. I just have high hopes for this match as well. We gotta see lots of actions coming up. Both teams are 75 nautical miles away from each other. They have to get in the bubble, find each other, using the GCI, getting the good formation, and the first punch, I would say, is gonna be really important. HARPIA so far showed that really they are good with using the element of surprise.
Definitely. And that's one thing we were talking yesterday about the disadvantages and advantages of each aircraft. The F5 is absolutely dangerous when it comes to BFM. It's extremely good at the one circle slow speed fighting, and HARPIA proved that yesterday and then some. They kind of did that with a couple of the Mirages, as well as the F4 for that matter. They were able to kind of swarm them 2v1 and take advantage of that. Uh-oh, did somebody just disconnect or just press the button? Never mind, that was on me. Hit the wrong button. Thought we had to disconnect there for a second.
They shouldn't get disconnected at this point, really. What are your thoughts on the Fox ones on the Mirage Arcade. To be honest, like I didn't see them really perform. I have a so-so feeling so far about them. Like, what do you think
So
about
I will say I've been kind of experimenting with it on the off field and the off season, I guess, if you're in practice, I guess, not off season, but they have some potential. They have to be used a very specific way, but if they are used, they can really catch some folks off guard, if you will, catch some folks by surprise, because it has a pretty good, as long as you keep that, it's a Fox 1 missile, so you got to keep the radar on it. If you're managed to do that, it can actually track pretty well. Haven't seen a whole lot of that thus far. I know on our team, Grunt managed to get a couple kills with them, but it takes some effort. It's not an easy missile to master, but if it is, it can definitely get a surprise kill right from the get-go and could potentially turn the tide of a fight.
To be honest, I kind of like don't have faith in the Gen 3 radars so far. They try to, they are not as effective as other radars. Like you lose contact and all that. Like imagine in the middle of the fight, it just
True. As Checklist likes to say, ponder the blotch. Basically it's a whole mess, and you just kind of like, is that actually a target or is that actually just ground clutter? I mean, big hats off to all the Wizzos out there that do that, because it's not easy by any stretch, especially acquiring and maintaining a lock. So, yeah, you're 100% right.
see how it goes. Let's see how many gun kills HARPIA is gonna score today, and how many Fox 1 kills, because they're packing a punch. Not gonna like those Mirages. They proved they are capable.
Definitely.
I believe the French lovers, they just happy about to see like Mirage is getting some love out here in this generation. All right.
And HARPIA kind of coming in with that same formation they had yesterday too. One stinger in the back and then kind of two elements. And this time it looks like they're splitting up though. One's going way to the north. We've got two in the back here for VMFA. Curious to see how they'll plan with this one. Hydra's definitely tracking the northern element. Doesn't look like they're looking at the southern element though, so that could be a potential flanking opportunity for them.
True, but might as well Derby and Trigger might be still going for the last element in the VMFA.
Oh no!
Both banned. Someone disconnected. McTonon.
Yeah, Choman.
God damn it, he's disconnected. Already VMFA lost someone. So missile out from the Hydra. That's a Fox 1 going for the low. I'm gonna stay on the map.
Yep. It's tracking.
It looks like it. Low should be.
Nope,
that's a trash missile. Well, Herode is in really dangerous situation. He's against two other bandits. God damn it! It's already. It's already.
Get rid of the tanks, man. Get rid of the tanks.
They are
This fight is kind of winnable, but you really got to get rid of those tanks, though.
There's two aircrafts in the north as well fighting each other right now. I think Cypher scored a kill right now.
Oh yeah, we're down to looks like 4 HARPIA left there.
Yep. Now it's 4v4. It's a little more, and missile is out on the Herode, and no flares out. I guess the Herode has been shot down. There's still two elements, 4 aircrafts in the north fighting each other. Cypher is going for the south elements. Cypher is gonna be in tough situation. He has to fight against two of the HARPIAs. There was a missile out on the Hogan. That's miss. Hogan is in a tight situation. Hogan's gonna get some missiles and he's hit, unfortunately. Oh, both of blue teams are up there is dead already, so we just have Cypher. Cypher is in a tough situation and missile on him. He got hit. He got hit.
Still
Unfortunately.
flying.
Yeah, he's injured.
Uh,
I don't think he can control that. That's not controllable.
yeah,
That's.
he's still in it. He just rolled over with him. He's still with it.
Can he control it though?
Yeah.
If he can put
F1's a
it.
tough bird.
Damn. Alright. That's how it does. It says 0 RPM though. You sure? I think the engine's out.
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah, he's
engine's
out. Yeah.
God,
Oof.
that was one. That was one
There
fast
it
hell of a
is.
fight.
Wow.
Yeah, this is what I talk about. In Gen 3, you can't you can't wait for it. It just happens, man. It just happens. Oh, HARPIA win the round. God damn, that was fast.
Wow. I didn't even clock that one. It was probably less than 2 minutes, easily, like a minute and a half, maybe, since the initial merge, the initial Fox one shot there.
Yeah, since
Whew.
it's a close fight. It's a dirty fight. To be honest, at this point, both teams just gets close to each other. Missiles out, guns out. It just mind blowing. Harpia has 44 miles back to the home base, and one of the elements has 28 miles to the enemy's base. Based on what Kingston explained last time, if the team lands on 2 of their bases, they get separated scores for each of landings and all that. So they're definitely gonna go for the both of the bases. I don't think they have fuel issue because the fight didn't really last long. Unlike the last time, like we had a Mirage running away from the Harpia. Harpia really kept going after them for a long time, but it just took a long time for the fight to be over, to be honest. So
There we go, cinematic view on them, since
yeah.
pretty much action's going off of it, so we'll just bring it in here for them. And yeah, they'll go ahead and get those maximum of 2 points there for each round, since they've got the elements heading toward the enemy's base, and then they'll be able to RTB at their own base as well. Nice tight formation by Harpia. Did the same thing yesterday as well. Very disciplined pilots.
They're showing off with their Tigers. I mean, the amount I have to give it to them. They're really good Tiger pilots.
Definitely.
I didn't saw any F5 teams who perform this well. I'm not just like, I would say they are the only thing that they can really brag about it. Like having just 2 Fox 2s and just guns rely on, no radar. That's one hell of a confidence.
Yeah,
I would
looking
say.
outside the cockpit, and exactly. Yep. Knowing your aircraft's capabilities, knowing where does it excel in each realm, making sure that they don't overspeed, because this thing, you can rip the wings fairly easy with the F5, and the fact that we didn't see any of that, that's pretty impressive.
True. Raptor, do you have a stream coming up soon? Because I saw you in the stream schedules.
I think the next one's gonna be next week.
Mhm.
I'll have to see what the match is, or who's actually fighting there.
Nice. So people, stay tuned. Make sure that you're in the Gen 3 Discord. We're gonna put up the announcement next week. We're gonna have a bunch of matches, I believe.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a big weekend. It'll be pretty much the last matches for the first groups. The first round, I guess, actually.
Yep, the first round is almost done. I believe there's just bringing up the schedule to check. Is it going? Yep, on 28 is the Bumblerines and OTP against each other, and then we have FTQ and GR competitive on the 30. FTQ and GVAW on 29. Then it's your streams on 29 as well. 20 Zulu. It's Snake and versus VMFA 333. The same team they are flying right now. good luck to everyone in this competition. I genuinely hope everyone have fun because it's just such a shame I can't fly in this, but you guys can have fun. I can have fun watching, to be honest. Like, not the stress about getting killed or team killing. Team killing is an issue here. It's not a skill issue, believe me. It's an issue because IFF doesn't exist.
Here you go. Oh, that pays. There it is. Every time you get a team kill, that's what we do there.
It's actually quite impressive. I believe one of the key factors that the HARPIA has advantage in the fights, from my own experience, is that they are flying the same aircraft.
Yes, yeah, the visual identification there is super easy. It's like, is it F5? That's a friendly likely. Especially one, I mean, on that off chance that they are like yesterday when it was PTF, Phoenix Task Force, they did have one F5 with it, so I think they had to do some quick visuals. But even then, you know, they've got the Brazilian livery, and as close as they are, they can quickly tell, okay, yep, hostile, go for it.
And that red tail is pretty standing out from the HARPIA perspective. Like, they have the livery on. And I would say, if even the enemy team has one F5, it's just gonna be one team kill max from the other team.
That's true.
So it's still a good thing, to be honest. I mean, it works around as well. Like, if the enemy team doesn't have the
any F5s on their side, then yeah, quick
quick
visual.
They have their air brakes on, still trying to descend. I'm sorry, sometimes I stop talking because at the same time I'm trying to. Alright, the GCIs left their seats. And okay, I knew the knock was GCI and the HARPIA side. Now I know that Dotano, shout out to you, man, for being the GCI. Like, these people don't get their names shown in their seats, but they are there. They're like shouting in the pilot's ears, like, do this, do that.
Yeah, it is pretty tough too, because I did that for our matches the last couple times, and yeah, you don't really get the F10 equivalent for LOT ATC. You know, it's a lot less information. There's a significant delay of at least a couple seconds, so you can give a call out, you know, at your 3 o'clock, and you know, a couple seconds now it's your 6 o'clock. You know, things happen that fast, so you try to anticipate that as much as you can, but it's still difficult.
That's one hell of a challenge, to be honest. And keep in mind, it's not like it's not AI. They can't just random select one of the pilots and tell them, like, for example, low, he's on your 6, he's on your 5, he's on your 2, 10 miles, 5 miles just for the low, because it's just not one pilot. You have 5 other planes all the time, and you have to keep shouting at them, like, you go here, go there, and just keep them updated. It's the radio is gonna be cluttered a lot. GCI is gonna be under lots of stress, to be honest. Like, that's one of the most important things they have to do to keep their pilots informed and keep them alive. So that's one hell of a job, to be honest. Shout out to you guys for doing this, and shout out to the pilots. Good fight so far. And we just have to wait for them to land.
Yep, what you're almost doing here, they're making their way on in, they're on final.
And touchdown. Both of them.
Yeah, nice tandem landing there.
Well, fight. That was a hell of a fight. GG.
Yeah.
They really should upgrade the F5.
True.
Like the you know, the what's it called? The 3D model.
Yeah, I think actually Brazil does have the most recent or the most up-to-date version. They got the mid-air refueling capabilities with it. I think it has the, I don't know if it has the ability to carry the 9X or anything, but I know it can carry some updated munitions.
I mean, I don't even like. I'm not even. I mean, that's asking too much from Eagle Dynamics at this point, mate.
True.
Just give us a better 3D model of this model, just a little more beautiful. Like at this point, it looks like a FC3 module, which is not.
True. Which, speaking of which, I guess it's actually about to come out too, right? I guess within the next update.
Yeah, I read something about that. There's a new FC model, FC pack coming out. It's not the same thing. It's a new thing actually. Yes. Did the F4 pilot have a visa with him?
I don't think so. Let me check. So those are the Mirages. Nobody spawned in the F4s yet, so we'll wait and see.
One of the VMFAs picked the aircraft on the wrong side.
Oh, yep. There you go. Yep. Yeah, switch there. H road.
so
Road. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Road.
Road it.
There he goes. Try to sneak in on their team. Is that what you're trying to do there? There he goes. All right, he switched and does not look like he has a Wizzo backseater at all.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I didn't play the 4 for now for like for at least, to be honest. Like I didn't see any point in it. I'm not a Gen3 fighter, to be honest. Like if I want to fight Gen3, the F5 is my choice. But other than that, does the Jester even keep up in the fights, in the air-to-air fights?
Not really. I mean, you definitely need a human. I mean, unless you're basically going to just kind of take like a missile truck and just disregard Jester altogether and go bore sight on all your shots. I think it's CCA mode is what they call it. Then yeah, there's no real value in having Jester. I will say his accuracy as far as being in BFM has gotten a lot better. I think he, with the F14, he would say, 9 o'clock high, and he's actually at 11, closer to your nose, But here, he does seem to be a lot more accurate. So somewhat beneficial in that sense.
True.
But otherwise, no, he still does the I lost lock and all that stuff. So
I mean, we have to give them time, to be honest. Like I remember I remember F14 in the mid of development. I wouldn't say like in this era, not like at this situation. It is like back it has the magical lioness. That was when I joined. Yeah, that was back then when I joined the DCS in general. It wasn't in a good situation, to be honest. Like Joseph was more of a idiotic AI back then.
Yep.
It is in good situation now after so many updates. So I'm happy with it, to be honest. As a AI, it does good, based on like what we have so far in DCS. I just wish we see that kind of like more two-seated choppers or aircrafts, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think, that technology is definitely coming along with Petrovich and I think it's George for the Apache. Hopefully it's just a matter of time. We'll start seeing him be a little bit more accurate, able to execute more tasks accurately, and just kind of be more of a part of it. For those that, unfortunately aren't able to get the human in their seater, let that AI be able to legitimately complement and do those tasks they need to.
Sure. Imagine having an F-18, two-seated F-18. I would have a
Oh,
blast.
man. Can we get the Super Hornet, please?
Oh, yeah. We'll see how it goes. To be honest, so far, the news for the DCS community, for people who are outside of DCS community, it doesn't sound really good. Like, I had a friend of me who wanted to just buy equipment for the joystick and throttles, and it's like, I'm doubting of buying the joystick and throttles with news going out, like the things going out between the
Razbam and
Razbam
ED there.
and ED, yeah. He was really
Yeah.
concerned, like, should I come over and do this? And like, DCS, I would say DCS in general is in good shape. The Razbam and Eagle Dynamics relationship, well, it's been ruined. We don't know how they're gonna fix it, but I still would say there's things you can enjoy in DCS that other simulators or games even you would call lacking. Like War Thunder is fun, yes, but War Thunder is not simulation.
True.
Microsoft Simulator is fun, but it's a civil. You don't shoot people. So yeah, we don't have anything. So let's just hope Eagle Dynamics shows us some bright future in the end.
Yeah, it's definitely concerning. You hate to see something that type of conflict within this type of company. You know what I mean? It's bad enough. The flying genre isn't that big comparatively, and when there is discord in it, it just doesn't look good overall.
Grant, I should just ban you for making that comment. One Hornet in DCS is enough. Like, God damn it, man. Why people hating on Hornet? Why? What did it do to you?
Because the thing's a UFO, man. Where did the Hornet touch you? Did you see what it did? It just turned. It hurt my heart, hurt my feelings.
Hornet is great. I mean, every aircraft is great in its own way. That's an M2.
Oh, I got the boot. All right, let's see if we can get back in there.
All right. On the HARPIA side, we have Derby, Low, Trigger, Newt, and ORG flying, and their GCI is Nog, if I'm reading his name right. On the HARPIA side, on the VMFA-333 side, we have Hogan, Ryder, Cypher, Road, and Grumpy. I think they changed the. Did they have two Phantoms?
They did not. No, that's definitely a change. They had the F5.
They definitely changed something.
Or MiG-21. No, it was the MiG-21 the first round. That's what it was.
Yeah, that was MiG-21. So they're flying two Phantoms this time and three Mirages, and Harpias like always is flying F5s. That's the only thing they're gonna fly, man. Damn.
Yeah, if it's working for them, might as well keep it going.
As long as they're having fun, to be honest.
True. Too true. I can't seem to get back
People
in.
who are watching this stream, thank you for joining to watch this. And please consider subscribing to my channel. There will be more matches coming up soon. Next week, make sure to stay tuned for the Raptors stream as well. VMFA gonna fly again against the Snake. And that's gonna be one hell of a fight.
This will be a pretty important match too for VMFA, because I think that's a make or break match for them, whether or not they move on to the next round. It's going to be pretty close.
Oh, we should see how the scores goes, and we should see how this round goes. Actually, they might actually pull something out and win this one.
Yeah, fingers crossed. They have that locker room talk. Hey guys, we got to pull it together. We can do this. Let's go. And get back into it. It's not over till it's over.
To be honest, somehow, I'm happy that I'm just chilling in my seat, streaming it, watching it from the outside. The stress of flying in this situation would kill me. It's not good for my heart at this point.
Definitely understand that. Yeah, it is not easy, and that's something that a lot of folks don't really understand. You want to do well, right? Everybody wants to do well, and there's always that pressure to be a little bit better. Make sure you're thinking about everything that's going on. You don't want to commit that one fatal mistake that pulls the tide. So there's always a bit of pressure with it.
It is.
All right, back in. Whew.
VMFA is rolling. This is gonna be DCS, man. I'm just glad I didn't crash so far. like on the last match, unfortunately, they were so unlucky. Like me and Kingston joined the server, we started to stream. It was about to enter the fight, both of us crashed. We lost the whole round, and I didn't know what to say really. Like neither me or him could see what happened. We joined back to the server, and so the fight was over.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. All right, the VMFA is off the ground. They're taking off. Mirage is actually looking good to be honest as an aircraft. No, I don't know. Like I kind of like throw hate at Mirages to be honest, like calling it Bucket. But so far it's
There we go.
good.
HARPIA, they are all airborne.
Same for the VMFA. The next that was a close. That was close. Damn, those phantoms are screaming. One hell of an engine.
Oh, we've got somebody with their gear out here still. Ryder.
Oh shit.
I'm sure is
If you
Master
know,
Caution yelling at him right now.
yeah, we'll. I mean,
Oh, he's
Does
at
it-
419 knots. That's not good.
is it gonna jam?
It might. I think. I'm trying to remember if you can. I think if he decelerates, he should be able to bring it back up, but he needs to decelerate immediately.
Alright, so far nobody can see him to tell him that. We as the streamers cannot give them a heads up, so he has to figure it out himself. I mean, to be honest, I fucked up once like that in F18 in one of the matches. To be honest, I accidentally pressed the gear button and that feeling. Ugh.
Yeah, it's tough because it's like, man, you just kind of cost the team there. It's like, ouch, kicking the gut there, if you will.
Yeah.
There he goes. He looks like he's bleeding off some speed. If he can get, I think it's under 300 knots, if I remember. There he goes. Oh, it.
I think.
Oh
it's
no, I think it
jam.
might be stuck. Yeah, because
It's
it's not moving
returning.
that leading one. Yep. Shoot. And they just got into the bubble too, so I don't know if technically he can bring that back. Oh man.
That's a technical thing. That's for the. Damn. Ugh.
Oof. Yeah, that nose landing, it's all stuck there. Both of them are. Oof.
Yeah, people in the chat are patting me on the back and saying, "Me too, hero." Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit happens. Technical issues. It's part of the, like the real life. It's part of the stress, and that's why, like, for people who are always watching the tournaments and matches, they're just like, it's easy, I can pull it off. But no, you can't. The stress when you enter that seat, grab your stick, thinking how you can win this match for your team, how you can perform better, and even after after losing a round, that feeling is just eating your guts. It's fun. The match is fun. Don't take me wrong. It's not suffering or anything, but still, it matters for everyone who entered the tournament and entered the match. They want to win. It's like a, I don't know how to say it. It's like an instinct.
Yeah, it's competitive nature. You want to win. You're putting something in. You put in a lot of time. You're training. You're practicing, and it's game time, right?
Yep.
And then for something like this, it's like, oh, come on. But yeah, I think everybody's done it at some point, And if you haven't flown Mirage F1, it's very easy to do because it's a two-stage lever for the landing gear. You press it once, it kind of moves the cover off to the side. Then you press it again, and that's when the actual gear actuates. So it's completely understandable for something like this to happen with.
God damn it. Alright, he's out of the match. The VMFA is 12 miles from each other. The first elements, they're again separating two elements of the north and south. I believe HARPIA is pulling VMFA to the south more to get more closer to the EWAs. Yeah, to get a better picture on the radar. I think that's what they are doing, to be honest. Missile out from the Hydra on the overg.
Yeah, we'll take a ride with this one and see if it's tracking. Right now, it looks like it is, but it is rapidly losing energy. And there it goes. It just stopped tracking.
That's, yep.
Yeah,
He's low to the ground. Oh, he broke his wings.
Oh,
damn.
oh,
broke
yeah, I
his
think
wings.
so.
Yeah, he broke his wings.
Ouch.
Ow. Really ouch. Another missile out from the Cypher. Let's see how this
Yeah, we're
missile-
tracking this one. It's still looking, and it just went right by him, unfortunately. So that's
maybe
no
that's
good
for
on
the
that
low,
shot.
isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, that's for the
yep,
low.
it's looking
He's
up at
high-
him. Oh,
I'm gonna get a Fox 1 kill.
almost.
Almost had him. Almost had him.
Oh no, looks like Grumpy might be a no-go as well. Lost connection. He's completely frozen in midair. Ouch, man. Can't
Damn,
catch a break.
Shinobi with the pawns. I guess he overg'd himself.
Well played, good sir. Well played.
So far, both teams are 2 against 2 in both sides of north and south. Is that F4 stuck in there?
No, yeah, he's stuck. He's
Damn.
frozen here in midair. Grumpy.
I think he's out. He's probably
Oh,
gonna get
man.
disconnected. Oh, god damn it.
Come back, Grumpy. Step away from the light.
Then we have low behind Hogan.
I'm not sure if he sees him. He's way underneath him.
Yep.
Ooh, aim 9 out. Whew.
Out Newt. He ran away. The road is against 2 planes in the north. I think they are not still sure if Grumpy is out or not, because I think that's a ping issue, I guess. Grumpy, no, he doesn't even have a ping issue. Maybe he just crashed.
Oh.
Maybe the DCS is just being DCS.
Well,
Hogan
good news is it looks. Oh, there he goes. Hogan looked like he's bringing a fight to Derby, so potential change up there.
Yep. And Cypher is being free right now. I hope Cypher finds his way back to the fight and get up there, help his teammates. Newt found his new target and turning in to intercept. HARPIA is regrouping right now. That looks like a 4-ball. Like the whole fight is happening in the 5 nautical miles bubble at this point.
If Hydra can see, it looks like he's got a Harpia member on his nose. Let's see if he can see him. He's in a really good position here. And somebody just went down. We see a splash over there in the distance. Not what happened. Oh no, he doesn't see him. He doesn't see who's this? Let's see. Hydra is actually turning right in front of somewhere. Hydra, that is.
Grumpy's out of the match. I think that smoke probably was him. I don't know. I'm still seeing 3 people against 3 people flying.
Oh man, here we go. And it looks like 4's jumping in on Trigger right now. We do have a aim 9 out from Trigger to Pontiac, and that's a no shot, no contact there. Fox 2 out from Cypher, and does not track. It tracked, but he just out G'd it.
There's a missile out, and one of the Harpias has been shot. Yep, that was one of a kill. There's another missile out from Derby on the Hogan. Hogan has been shot down as well. That's okay. Now it's 2 against who? Oh my god. All right. Technically, GCI has his hand free right now. Oh, the low missile out on the Cypher. Cypher is defending, pulling some G's. Is he gonna get shot? Oh, it defended. Well done. The Harpy is still on him. The guns are still gonna be in the issue. He's trying to
H
go
Rose
for
rolling in, trying to get the shot. There it goes.
Road
No
missile
track.
out. God damn it. To be honest, the Phantom's gonna have issue in the dogfight. I never saw them pull good amount of G's compared to the F5s. So let's see how it turns out. I think Load still lost his targets, maybe, or is he still trying to get? Oh, he's trying to get behind one of the targets. He's going face to face with the Road. Did we see come go? Oh, that was a close. That was wow.
Yeah, the F4 is definitely going to favor the speed there. Once that two-circle fight, or take it into a vertical if you can. He can extend. He can get away from those F5s all day long. He's got to turn it into his advantage. And also, he's got a fuel issue, too, because those things drink gas.
And I think Cypher is going for the help, to be honest. Like, Cypher found his enemy. GCI called it out. Derby is breaking away from the road. That was a smart move.
So it looks like they're kind of resetting the field here a little bit.
Yeah, the fight is breaking out. They're having 4 to 5 miles distance from each other. Derby is turning in. Both are going after one of the bandits at the same time.
Yeah, Rhodes at 600 knots. He's got to bleed out that speed, get to the vertical. If he pulls that off, he can definitely bleed out the energy from the F5.
Road has a missile out on the low.
Oh.
Let's see if low is gonna dodge it. Where's the missile? I think dodged.
Oof.
Yeah, he dodged it. Road's still trying to keep up. He's in the afterburner. They are trying to.
He's got to come out of that burner, though. He's got to be getting kind of low on the field. The fight's been going on for a good minute now, so he's got to be conscious of that.
Yeah, they're dragging back in it at this point, mate.
Exactly. And HARPIA is out of missiles. Nope, they still have one left, actually. Low has one AIM-9 left. So Cypher has one AIM-9, and it looks like Road has 2, as well as a Fox 1, which unfortunately Fox 1s have not been great.
Yep, Derby is the only one with the guns only at this point. And are we gonna see some gunshots at this point?
Potentially. We'll see. He's probably going to get some distance. He knows Derby's back there. Road, that is. And so he's probably going to run, see if Cypher can't get the shot in on him. It looks like they're heading toward each other. It's like you said, dragging him back, see if what they can make happen, because he's definitely a lot of good separation right from Low. So we'll see if Ford can come up with the shot onto Derby.
To answer, when the Fox 2s are not keeping up in this situation, I would say go for the guns, try to take a snapshot at the enemy.
Yep, exactly.
Technically, Phantom does have a good cannons still, so it should be able to do something. I would say.
Oh,
Cypher lost his
no!
friendlies. Derby's getting behind him. Are we gonna see some shots?
Road's down to 34 RPM. He's out of fuel.
Oh, god damn it! Well,
and there he goes.
As you mentioned, thirsty as hell, man.
Oh yeah. Yep.
He's trying to keep up. He's trying to. I think Derby found out that the enemy's out of the fuel, I guess. Yep.
2v1. Not impossible. It's difficult, but not impossible.
It's all on you, Cypher. It's all on you. No pressure.
So here's the question, because the F1's pretty decent. Uh-oh, there's that Fox 2 out, but he can outrun it. You got to do some maneuver just a bit. Let's take a ride on and see if we can catch it. Yeah, it's not catching him.
Yeah,
it's already leading off to 500 knots.
I mean, that's a Mirage, man. Have a little faith.
Oh, yeah. That's true. You're right.
So are we going to see another fuel fight? Yes, this sounds like another... Yeah, because last time I believe it was, again, a Mirage fuel fighting with 2 F5s. God damn it.
I mean, unfortunately, that's kind of the best thing to do at this point. It's really difficult. Like I said, the F5 loves to BFM. It can get slow very quickly due to 1 circle. It's pretty decent in 2 circle, but prefers to do the 1 circle, no doubt. And with 2 of them, he's going to want to get some altitude, though. I mean, only at Angel 7. Yeah, kick it up, Angel's 21, get to that thinner air.
Okay, I have... can Ryder take off again, though?
I don't believe so. Pretty sure not, because they've already entered the bubble, and I don't think so. I'd have to take a look at the rules to verify, but I don't think he can. It looks like he's going to, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can't. If he does enter the bubble,
bubble's not gonna explode anyone. It's not scripted. I'm gonna send a message to Kingston to figure if they can.
Okay.
Did he enter the bubble?
I wouldn't say he should not be able to, because the fight's already been going, and but we'll see though.
Oh. All right, so
Come off burner. Got to get that energy, man. Got to conserve that fuel. An interesting choice to dive. I mean, you already got pretty good separation. There he goes. Came out of the burner. Nope, he's back on it.
oh, 1, 2, 3.
Goes on his way back up. And neither... Yeah, okay, yeah, this was leave there. Okay. Oh no, that is Ryder that took off there.
Yeah.
They said, I guess Hogan, somebody else was still in the server, so they had to make their departure. They are... Did they say whether or not they're going to let Ryder stay in? Because he's definitely about... I think he just crossed the border. He's in the board. He's in a bubble right now. There he goes. Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, man, that's... That'd be an interesting dynamic to the fight if they allowed him to stay.
I mean, I gave him the warning, to be honest, so the rest is up to them.
Okay.
All right, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, Cypher's got to be extremely low on fuel at this point. Been almost in burner the entire time. And Derby went ahead and broke off. Yep.
Yeah, he found a new bird to fight against. Kingston mentioned if the circle has been over 5 minutes since, they cannot return to the bubble.
Oh, he just got guns anyway, so non-factor.
Oh, that's it. More kills for the Derby, I guess.
Yep.
But keep in mind, people, if you have to turn RTB, repair your aircraft, you have 5 minutes to get back into the fight. That's a rule, same as the other competitions. So,
okay.
yeah,
all right.
that's why I check. Kingston is in the chat himself as well. Thank you for showing up. Okay, now let's see how it goes. I'm gonna go. Gonna stay on the map still because Derby's getting back to the fight. Let's see if they're gonna.
Yeah, Cypher's still showing in burner here.
Familia, he's being shot down anyway at the start of the entry in the bubble, so it doesn't matter really at this point.
True.
Let's see how the Cypher does.
There he goes. Now he's getting the altitude there.
He's 21,000. Derby's flying somewhere?
I think... Yeah, I'm not sure where Derby's going. I could almost see if he was heading back to their base maybe, but no, I'm not sure where he's headed to.
People, keep in mind, if you have been shot down in the game, you have to leave the server. That's one of the rules as well. Alright. Cypher is still trying to preserve some fuel. fighting with attitude, and all that. People in the chat, I understand that's some rules kind of argument there, but let the match be over, then the Leeds and the Kingston gonna talk about it if there's anything about it. So
Oh, and there goes Cypher. He is out of fuel. His RPMs are rolling back.
Is he?
He's at 45.
why is he having the air brakes out?
Not certain. Interesting. No, he's at 42. I can't tell if he's actually out of fuel or not. Still hearing the motor going, so maybe not.
Technically.
Oh,
If he's out of the fuel.
uh,
He sounds like he's out of fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, either way, it's like that Derby rolling in and finish him off there.
Some bullets coming in. Some bullets
Nope.
are coming in. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I saw some tail shots.
Yeah, he's definitely out. He's at 21. Yeah. Oof.
Is HARPIA gonna show mercy and let him emergency land, or they're gonna shoot him
Nope,
down?
he's still got guns. He's got to be careful. Oh, he gets nose up on him.
That was close. That was close.
See if he has enough energy. If he can pull that nose up one more time. Oh, there he goes. He punched. Never mind.
The pilot is out.
Whew.
The match is concluded for the HARPIA. Now it just remains the landing. Landing on the home base is not going to be an issue, 20 miles out. But the other one is 60 miles out. Someone has to be really careful with that fuel. I think either Derby, because he's really up high, he can preserve some more fuel. Gonna go for either. Are they both in shape?
Oh, it looks like they're both just RTB, and so they won't get the additional point for landing at the opponent's base. So it'll just be the 3-point total as opposed to the 4. But good to err on the side of caution, though. You got to make sure at least somebody lands at the home base there to get the points.
True. Oh, they're both close at the enemy base. Sorry, their home base is 60 miles out. They start from the Krims this round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then.
They're landing at enemies. Yeah, they're blue. They start at Krimsk, flown over the makeup. Makeup is the enemy base.
Yeah, I was thinking, does that mean that I have to look it up. Is it okay for them to only land at the enemy base? Do they have to have somebody land at the friendly base?
I don't think that's a rule. I think both is based on the scores. Like, if you do this, you get this score. If you do that, you get that score as well. If you don't neither, you're gonna lose those scores. But for concluding the match, they have to land eventually. Like at least one airframe has to land in either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regardless of the okay, gotcha. All right. So Derby's got a little bit of a hike back to Krimsk.
Oh, thanks for the subscriptions. Whoever subscribed to me, I have 91 subscriptions now. 9 to go to become 100.
Woo woo.
Lutano, GCI, and the VFMA send his regards and good fight. Let's see if they want to interview after this one. And people who are watching my stream, please consider, if you didn't subscribe to my channel, please consider subscribing. There will be more streams to come in the next rounds, and I'll probably co-host with other streamers as well. Just support the streamers if you can. If you can, to, you know, it's nice. Everyone taking their time for this tournament to be happening. And just fun to be around with people who share the same hobby. I quite enjoy these. Those gears are down. He's going to land soon.
Yeah, nice. These girls still got to bring it down at the end of the day. tough fight. Still got to keep a little bit in the tank. Pay attention to those landings, because you don't do that, unfortunately, you still lose those points. So I got to stay focused all the way down to the last minute.
And touchdown.
Ooh, a little bit of lift off there again. There you go.
You gotta shoot. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Where's the shoot though?
I was gonna say, yep, hadn't dropped it out yet, but definitely stopped with plenty of runway. That's all good.
Right, Low has successfully landed. Why routers, Siphon routers are still in there? Why you guys are staying in the server? Please leave.
Yeah, not sure.
Can you explain again why he can land on the enemy's base? Well, there's a score system in this tournament, which individual score system for landing in enemy base and your home base. So HARPIA gains one more score for landing the enemy base, and they get a separate score for landing the home base. Every team should do it, in my opinion, if they can, if they're capable of having the fuel, having the time. Well, I mean, like, more scores not gonna hurt anyone. So definitely go for it. That's a long ride for F5, to be honest. 30 miles.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. But he's got the altitude though, so
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Come on.
38,000. To be honest, the fact that
Oh, yeah.
the Tiger can fly that high up. Have you ever, like, those engines are so tiny and small. It's just.
I'm sure he's probably pretty low on fuel too, so that'll help out getting some of that thrust there.
True, it's good.
Let's see,
Like,
what is
his
that?
weight being so
HARPIA.
low is just gonna be helping him to just be in the air. And
Oh, wait a minute. Is he coasting back? He's at 27 RPMs? Sounds like he's still going though.
I think
But his RPMs.
his engine sounds they are on. Like, I don't think it's is it? I think it's just idle. I think it's just idle.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's 25, like, constantly, so 60 is idle? Oh shit.
I don't know. I think he might be
shit.
out.
Kingston says 60 is idle. Shit. He's right, the engines are going out. Oh.
Let's see. Where's his nose pointed? It's pointed. It is at on a level with the base, so we might be able to make it if he is out of fuel.
I mean, it's constantly twins. I don't know. Is this some kind of magic?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't think I've ever seen the RPMs that low, and it's dropping still too. Actually, it's
Yeah.
22
Oh
now.
shit. He's using the wind. All right. Let's just hope he can still do the last maneuver and.
Oh, they came back up, so maybe. But he's also like he's gaining speed too, so like you said, it could just be the wind actually spinning him. He starts to climb out. We'll see if they drop again. If they do, then we'll know he's out of fuel. At 266, he's still accelerating.
This stress is real. This stress.
Oh yeah.
This stress in this is actually more than the dogfight. Those engines are out. It sounds out. I don't know. It sounds. It sounds its own, but I don't. Like, you know, it's like. It's making the startup sound. Like the engines are spooling a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. And I don't think it has an APU. I'm not super versed on it, but well, RPMs are coming up still.
Hello, Trigger. I mean, technically, they are in the general chat. Let's go for the interview while his derby is landing, because it's going to take a while for him to glide over there. All right, moving up. Where's Discord? There's Discord.
Ripped the wings.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Hero.
Hi, Hero.
How are you guys doing? All right,
Fine, thank you.
Trigger, can you confirm something for us? Is Derby out of fuel or not?
Yeah, he might be. He had like 100 pounds when I left the squad.
Damn.
So yeah, he's going to do a dead stick landing.
Damn,
probably.
brother, damn. All right.
Yeah, it's not our first one.
Good fight on both teams for winning. And VMFA, guys, please leave the server after you get shut down. That's one of the rules. So after you get shut down, you have to leave the server. So just keep that in mind for the future matches.
Yeah, Hero, was my mistake. When I got shut down, I just removed my goggles, and I was given instructions to the aircraft who's landing with the landing gear problem.
Yeah.
So and also I didn't remember the 5 minutes rule, so I just told the guy just took off and going to help Cypher. But
let me correct. All cool, because no rules were broken. You guys were still in your slots, but by the rules in any tournament, if you get shut down, you have to leave after a few seconds. After the missile is trashed or something. So just kept that in mind as well. I understand that you guys were going through a lot because your landing gear was stuck on that, and you lost one man at the beginning of the match. What happened?
We don't know. Just the guy just took off. Maybe he crossed some limitation of the aircraft. So I take the decision. Okay, Ryder. Was Ryder? No, was
the
Ryder. Go back to the base. Repair that landing gear, because the first round we got one disconnection. We got one guy to hit the tree. So finally we still fighting in both matches with 3 guys. So in the second one, we lost another guy for disconnection, and so I told you to the Rider, go back, repair that landing gear, and go help Cypher.
All right. Well played to both teams. Derby just landed, so I would say congratulations on HARPIA for winning this. I think Derby barely landed with that kind of fuel. I mean,
yeah, it was close, and probably I think it's his second dead stick landing on this tournament.
Is it?
Yeah, like I think it was in a match against Snake, like our first match, and he had to dead stick land too. A similar situation.
Got that. All right, so today you ended up in a field fight again, HARPIA. Like the last match I was streaming, you was in the same situation. I think you guys have enough experience now in the field fights, but I believe you were in a tougher situation this round because your F5s looked like you guys are bleeding so much fuel. Was that the case?
We had a problem with situation awareness, like in the middle of the match, and also one of our guys, he ripped his wings. It was Newt. So like he, no, I think Overg died to a miss. So Newt, I'm sure He hit his wings. Not sure what happened to over G. But yeah, I mean, as his name says, he got that count sign because he usually does that. Yeah, but then suddenly we saw like half of our team dead. And yeah, it was up to Derby and Low to manage the fuel and keep the upper hand to be able to win this round.
Oh, that was, but yeah, I would say there was bad luck on both sides, unfortunately tonight.
Yeah.
And you guys had disconnections tonight as well.
Yeah, Hydra got 2 disconnections, one in the first match and one in the second match, and also you see the one of the aircraft took off with the landing gear problem.
God damn it.
Maybe he exceeded some limitations, so the order was go back and land and repair that aircraft
Yeah,
and took off to help Cypher.
It really puts you guys in a tough situation, I believe. Raptor, do you have any questions for these guys?
Yeah, so with VMFA, I know you guys had some Mirage F3s out there. Where are you guys game planning with those guys?
Okay, initially, when we saw there are F5s only, I think we make a mistake in the first match because we go to the merge with the 5 is very complicated for the 4s or the F1s. So in the second match, as you see, we try to avoid any possibility merge. So we stand a lot, and I think that works for us. We got some disconnections, we got some technical issues, but I think we read in a good way in the second match. So obviously HARPIA flight amazing, but we think we improve, and as you know, Gen 3 fighters is a very different way to fly in the Gen 4 or 5 maybe. So it's only in every match is a new match. We have to establish the tactics in the start. So I think we read in a very good way in the second match.
Yeah, we saw the recovery on that last half of the match there. You guys kind of regrouped with each other, crossed up a little bit, had some opportunities there. So, I mean, it was a great recovery overall. And I think you guys used them very well. That was an awesome use for those aircraft. So hats off to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I have to add, the HARPIA is one hell of a team. Guys, you performed really good. HARPIA did perform really good. But technically, I would say HARPIA, this is expected from you guys. But the VMFA, you guys performed really good. It even took some casualties from the HARPIA. Like, I have to say, we saw some brutal fighting between you two tonight. It was it was one hell of a stream. Thanks to the Raptor, we could capture everything on screen. One question for Mirage fighters. Is any of you shot your Fox ones? Like, did you lost contacts in your radars, or what happened with those Fox ones? Like, we saw 2 Fox ones being shot at, but none of them tracked, or 3 actually in the whole match, but none of them tracked and reached the target. Isn't it better to just replace those Fox ones with some fuel, and have some advantage in the fuel fight?
Is Gen 3 is Fox 1, so you have to maintain the lock in the target and just pray to the missile connects. Now, it's very difficult because we are head-on position. Maybe in a rear aspect is his performance is better, but it's what it is. It's the same issue with the Air Force with the Sparrows. So we got it. We have to use it, and maybe I don't know. Maybe from 10 shots from the Fox 1, maybe 1, 2, or 3 connects in a head-on position. I don't know if in the second match I connect my Fox 1 because I saw one of the aircraft explode in the air, but it's very difficult for it's Gen 3. It's different.
True.
It's not
The radars,
a Charlie or Bravo.
yeah, true. The radars are trash. Like that's what me and Raptor was talking through this stream. Like they're like people expect it to in Gen 3 the radars act like the F-18s radars or F-16s, but no, you're gonna lose contact. You're barely gonna get any contact on your radar, to be honest, at that point. So yeah, that's understandable. Any more questions, Raptor?
No, not immediately.
All right. So anything you guys want to add? Harpia, you go ahead first if you.
I just wanted to say that VMFA flown really well, especially on the second match. It's a shame that they had some problems and some of their players couldn't be in the fight, because it would be very awesome if everyone was in the fight. It would be a hell of a fight. So congrats to you guys. It was a pleasure. And thanks for you guys, Hero and Raptor, for the stream. You guys are amazing.
Thank you. And VMFA?
Okay, Hero, Raptor, thank you for the stream. Maybe we can saw it later. For Harpia, I think it's one of the best team in DCS right now. It's very difficult to fight against F5 and also his reputation. But we think we can improve with this fight. We get a lot of fun. And for our guys, this is one of their first championships, so they get an experience. But was a really a lot of fun fights against Harpia, and also we desire to get the best lucks in the next fights.
Cypher?
Well, as a reason for thanks for a lot of that the experience for that's combat and use the change for the energy fighters and just all maneuvers for that. That's a pressure for RPA. That's a learning and future for the next stage. Thank you.
And another thing, sorry guys, just remember to your landing gear must be in a position before the fight.
I would
It's
say
not bull. It's not bullying, it's coaching. You know, my guys know that.
I would say everyone
Okay.
everyone been in that situation in any tournament once. I personally was in that situation. Unfortunately, cries about it every night before sleep. So don't worry about it. That was one hell of a fight. You guys performed
Thanks
very
for all.
well, both of them. To be honest, to both of us, it's more important that you guys keep the fight fair and sportsmanship and having fun. I'm glad you both experienced that so far, and I hope to see you in the future and other tournaments as well. Both of you are good teams, of course. So it's gonna be one hell of a fight in the future.
Thanks a lot. We
Great luck
still
to the both of you guys.
We still got one fight. We have to Hero and Raptor can stream our last fight with against Snake. So the last weekend, the next weekend we got another fight.
True, we're gonna next week.
Yep,
See
I think that's the one. Actually, I've got you covered on that next one.
Yep.
So.
Thanks.
I'm gonna do the same thing for the Raptor Wave and like say, hey Raptor, you got this, buddy. Thanks for showing up, Raptor, for co-hosting for me tonight. To be honest, it was really a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me, man. It's a good time.
Yeah, I wish you luck on the next week on the next stream, and thank you for both of the teams showing up and fighting and keeping it fair and square. And I think this is the end of our stream. Have a nice night, everyone. Have a nice day. Thanks both teams for coming to the interview. Thanks Trigger, Hogan, and Cypher, Raptor. Again, thank you for showing up for the stream. And that's it. I hope everyone enjoyed tonight, and we'll see you on the next stream in the Gen 3 matches. Stay tuned in our Discord in the Gen 3, so you will be when we will announce the other streams as well, and we will try to keep up to cover everything. Have a good night, good day, or good morning, everyone around the world. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks for all. See you guys.